So you probably guessed by the Pokemon around that we're back to that text that we were using before for the central idea. But this time we're not going to worry about central idea at all. We're just going to keep practicing getting quotations. Do you remember what the central idea was for the Pokemon Go one? So, yep, it's a new app, and when we read it the first time, what did we decide the central idea was? What was it telling us about Pokemon Go?
Dangerous.
Yeah, good. Pokemon Go was dangerous. I think I still have your sheet from last time. Pokemon Go is dangerous. Alright, so I'm looking at my sentence, I'm looking at the notes that we took, and I know that this is a complete sentence. It starts with a capital, it ends with a period, so there's a complete sentence. That takes away a lot of the stuff that I don't have to worry about anymore, right? I don't need to worry about ellipses because we've got a complete sentence. I look at my sentence again, and it doesn't have any quotations on it yet. So I don't need to worry about the single quotations at all.
So, right?
Yep, so all I need to do is think about how I'm going to quote it. If we had our paragraphs numbered, that comes from paragraph number 1. So if we had our paragraphs numbered, yeah, I'd need to put in my paragraph number, or if this had a page number, I'd need to put on my page number. But none of the ones we do today are going to have numbers with them. So that one's as easy as it's going to get. All I need is the 2 quotes at the beginning and 2 quotes at the end. And so that's just a regular, complete sentence. Alright, so what does the next sentence say that I'm going to do? Yep, do not play Pokemon Go and drive. First thing I do before I start anything, I'm going to look at my sentence, and I see that it's not a complete sentence. It ends with a period, but it doesn't start with a capital letter, so I know that I need to put my ellipses, or my 3 dots there at the beginning. I know it needs 2 quotes at the beginning, and 2 quotes at the end, and it's not someone saying it, so I don't need the single quotations in. We're not going to worry about page numbers, because this one doesn't have page numbers. And so the reason I picked this one is because it has quotes in it, but just around the word Pokemon Go. And so they weren't doing a quote there. They put it around Pokemon Go to tell us that that's a brand name, that they're talking about a specific game. If we look through everywhere they use Pokemon Go, they put that in quotes together. So I picked that one to show you how that could be a distraction when you're trying to decide if you should use the doubles or the singles. But when it's just around 1 word or 2 words like that, you don't have to worry about them. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I look. Mine looks all good. So my first one, all we needed was the quotes. Second one, we had quotes and the ellipses. My third one, let's see. Alright, so I look, and the first thing I'm going to do is see if it's a complete sentence. This one's not, because it doesn't start with a capital letter. I see there, it starts with a lowercase. And so I'm going to need to start out with my 3 dots, my ellipses. Then the next thing I'm going to do is put in my double quotations. We always need those at the beginning and at the end. One thing that I wanted to give an extra reminder about today that I haven't really been very strict about before is sometimes when we're getting in a rush, our dots end up outside of the quotes. We need to make sure that the quotes are the furthest outside thing and our dots are inside. Alright, so that's, both of us will need to pay better attention to that. Then I look, and it was a quote, so I'm using someone's quotes. Yep, awesome. I look at my notes here, I see that means I need a 3rd quote, yep. So I look, I don't need a page number because we're not worrying about page numbers on this passage. Looks good to go. Alright. You're up. So, I'll let you look at number 1. Here's your marker. And I will underline where it came from in the story so you can look at it to see if it was a complete sentence and if it started with the capital letter and stuff. Good. It looks awesome. Yeah, good work. What if I said this came from page 9? Let's just pretend it came from page 9. What would you have to put?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Melancholy. Unanimous. Now,
Good.
silent.
It is, yep. It's a complete sentence. It started with our capital letter, went all the way to the punctuation. It was the longest one. It didn't have any quotes in it, so the only quotes we need are our double quotes. I'm going to show you where it came from in the story. Yep. Yep. Nice. Yep. I'll allow that. There's not a lot of room there. I like how you remembered that because I only told you once. Today was the first time I told you that you need to make sure those are inside and you already remembered it. Alright. Do you want to do 4 next? Is that the next one you found probably?
Yeah.
Since you found them all in order? Alright. I think it's on the other side of that page. So look where it does start with a capital here, but look where it came from in our sentence. Was it a complete sentence or was it?
So it's 2 dots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. And then look at what kind of sentence it was to start with.
Sorry, I gotta get 3 on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And one more?
You got your, yep, so you need 3 at the beginning too. Yep, you gotta do, good. Nice work. Awesome. Alright, now get your computer out. We only have 10 questions on this and then we're done with the quotes today. That's why we had pizza for Thanksgiving dinner. So look at the part that's bold and tell me which one of those would be the way that you cite the bold part. And I gave you plenty of time so that you can make sure to look at everything you need to look at. I don't know, I don't want to tell you. I want you to pick the one you're confident in.
This is like so.
So, you still have 20 seconds. You can explain your thinking to me.
So, because it has 2 dots.
Alright, one more. You ready?
No.
Well, here we go. Eating an apple in the morning is a great way to start the day. The sugar helps you wake up.
It's a red?
It is, yeah. Nice job.
Oh, really? I never looked it out.
You got the last 2 right.
Yeah.
Those were the challenge ones too. Those were the ones with only 20 seconds a time instead of 60. That's definitely an improvement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice work.